Hey! Hey, how are you guys? Once again, Daniel Sierra here in Auckland, New Zealand, with my friend Barbara
Hello.
from Chile.
Hey, viva Chile.
Chi chi chi, le
Le,
le
le,
le,
le.
viva
Viva
Chile.
Chile. Woohoo.
So this interview slash conversation is gonna be in English because she feels more comfortable talking in this language. I don't know why she has to be. But yeah, she's been all her life living in the States, and now she's living in New Zealand. And I wanted to talk a little bit about this. First of all, thank you, Barbara, because you're here. Barbara has been living here for a while, and I wanted to share a little bit of her story so that if you feel related, maybe, uh, or if you're thinking about traveling to New Zealand, maybe this can be an open-minded conversation. So, first of all, why Chile? Why the United States? And why New Zealand now that you call home?
Okay, well,
That's a long story. Why New Zealand?
it is a very long story, but trying to make it short. I come from a family of six, which is a lot of us. And my parents always tried to immigrate and look for the very best. And we moved to Spain, and then we moved to the US. We were there 14 years. And then obviously the opportunities started to end where we were, so we had to move forward. I call New Zealand home because mainly not just because of the culture, but because of the values that the country has. Um, just everyone around you is always so peaceful and kind, and it's something that we don't have back home mainly sometimes.
Back which home?
Back in many homes.
Okay.
And just the positive energy as well, which is something really important.
All right. Wouldn't you find that in the States then?
I think people in the States,
A bit more independent.
a lot more independent. There's a lot going on there, and it's like rush hour. Everything's fast. Nobody takes the time to slow down, take a break, have a bit of peace in mind, and share with everyone. And here you have no, but I'm very grateful for that because I think that a lot of people back home in the U.S. are very close-minded. They don't know what's out there. They don't know that there's better opportunities and more opportunities, and because we're brought up so close-minded thinking that where we live it's everything. And I think that I've learned a lot to be independent. To I've learned to that traveling is just amazing.
Amazing investment opportunity as well.
Yeah, yeah, and you get to know people, you learn about life, you learn that sometimes you have hidden talents as well, things that you can work with to accomplish your goals.
So if you were comparing the one that was back there in 8 years ago and the one that's here today, would you say there's a big difference in the personality, in the way of confronting life?
Me, I would say there is. I think that every day I wake up a bit more positive, thinking that things will work out, that where there's a will there's a way. If you want to do something, you can do it. There's nothing that can stop you, because obviously opportunities are everywhere, and you just have to obviously take the ones that suit you the best and hold on to it and grasp on and just keep going from there, and always think positive. You can never get anything good from
All
negative
right.
things.
What would you tell the people that are afraid of just leaving that comfort zone, and especially the ones that are thinking about just leaving that far away, the ones that don't even know that New Zealand exists? Actually, what would you even tell them that you maybe thought back then?
Well, I think that if you're happy where you are with what you do, don't go anywhere,
Yeah, I
because
applaud you.
you're happy. You don't need anything else.
Yeah.
But if you're not happy and you feel like where you are is not enough, or what you're doing is not enough, leave. Go and just look for that thing that is
Really
gonna make
resonates with
yeah,
you
that's
and
gonna make you happy. And even if there's risk to it, because everything has a risk, but you'll never know until you try it.
yeah.
So
At the same time, what is being happy? I would add to that if you're happy where you are right now, Okay, stay there, but of course continue growing in whatever you're doing.
Yes, correct.
Always look for better, for just being a better human being than you were before. In my opinion, sometimes when you go to a place where people don't know you, you're just gonna start fresh. So you don't have that fears, you don't have that barrier because no one knows what you're about. So you can be anyone you want. So maybe you can be a better person. Maybe you can be anything. Have you tried to be someone else? Have you tried to start fresh with your peace of mind, or have you been the same person always?
I don't think that I've tried starting fresh, as you say. Um, I think I have been a different person, but for better. Just kind of taking along all of the positive things that I've learned and letting go of the
Love
negative.
it. Any
So
any any other advices for the Latin American culture that you would like to tell them?
just don't be afraid to step out of your comfort zone. English, yes, is something that you really do need if you want to come to countries like New Zealand. But the big opportunity about it is that you can come and learn English here if you don't know English already. And there's great schools, and the opportunities just keep growing from there. But you have to take the step.
You have to create your opportunities as well.
Yes, and you have to take the step. You have to want it.
And if yeah, just don't get tired of knocking on those doors. And if there are no doors left, you create your own door.
Yeah.
This was the last thing I wanted to say. So thank you, Barbara.
No
We
problem.
hope you guys have a wonderful week ahead and then live your lives peacefully and always work hard for your dreams.